Good morning. Happy Friday. I am late. I know. I'm sorry. I actually was not going to stream today. I just decided last minute that I will. Good morning, Applejacks. Good morning, Amelia. Good morning, Trenches. What? Why is this not scrolling? Something's wrong. Late and is. I have to accept that I'm not passing the 150K. I'm going to go back to 50s. 50s is the sweet spot to me. I actually did just take a trade right before I got on the stream. You can see it right here. It's this sale right here. Yeah, the market's just been moving so fast that I have not taken anything. There's just too much momentum. 1K and drawdown left on this month. I'm negative 3K on it. You know what, Trenches? Just leave the 150s alone. I think the 150s are. I think everything over 50K is a trap. Probably is better. I was green, but it's right there. So I took the sale. This is the setup. Well, actually, okay. So I actually was not late. Well, okay. I didn't get in at the close of the bar, but I did the sell click thing. And because we were up here at the time, you know, that type of order, I could just get filled really bad. And that's just what happened. But this is the early entry trade that I was saying that I wanted to start being able to get into. And baby, look at it go. Look at it go. Went right on down. Good morning, Janelle. I got accounts that flex this up. Made my one trade per day and done. Now to sit and chat. Gotta run 8 errands later. Yes, chat with us. Chat with us. I was also, so this was the other thing. I was thinking about, and this is only because the freaking charts were just moving so goddamn fast this morning. I was like, do I need to go back to a 20-tick chart? I was definitely very heavily considering, but I don't think I am. I think it's just when the market's moving fast like this, just sit out. Because the reality is, once I develop my edge, I don't have to take every trade. It would be nice to, especially if the edge is edging, you know what I mean? But for times like this, when the market's moving too fast for me to read, it's cool. Just sit your ass out. Come back to it. It'll be all right. That's my thought process. That is my thought process. So if I miss some stuff, it is what it is. I could have just taken this sell right here, though. I did see that one play out. But yeah, this shit is just, listen, auntie's old. Okay? Auntie's old. Oh, I have to tell y'all something. Now this I can't show on the stream because it is absolutely positively the most disgusting thing I've ever. I've worked in healthcare. I've seen some pretty disgusting things, but it was extremely disgusting. Okay. So, this guy, I feel like he said they're from Mobile, Alabama. I don't know. So, he has a video. He never shows his face. It was a Snapchat recording. And he's in a bathroom and he's showing the bathroom. Okay. So, I'm thinking, and let me see what the caption was on the video because I need to tell y'all why I even watched it. The caption said, yeah, this is some nasty ass shit. So I think that somebody else like recorded it and posted it on their Snapchat. So I'm thinking the guy is about to like expose a chick for being you know how people be doing, taking pictures and videos of people who live nasty, and then once y'all ain't fucking no more, now you want to expose them for being nasty, but she was just fucking them in a nasty ass house. Y'all know how people are. So anyway, I'm thinking this is what's going on. All right. So he starts it off by saying, yeah, you know, half of wherever they live, y'all know I got HIV and da 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 da. It is what it is. Ain't no shame in my game. Da 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 da. I'm like, cool. All right. Whatever. Ain't no shame in your game. Cool. Y'all, when I tell you I was sick to my stomach with what he showed, he said, but I just want y'all to know, and he named the girl, I don't remember the girl name. She be putting this muff in her mouth every day. And he pulls out a thumb. But it wasn't the thumb that was the problem. Well, it was. I couldn't do it. But it looked like it had barnacles on it. Like, it looked like it had the suction cups that you see on an octopus. And I was like, baby, you have more than HIV. I don't know what that is. And I was just sitting there thinking, I really hope this lady, whatever her name was, does not put that in her mouth. Because what? I wish I could show it on camera. I wish I could show it on camera, y'all. It was so bad. I literally was sick to my stomach for a whole hour before I went to sleep. And then I sent it to one of my friends. He said, man, what the in big letters. I sent it. So I was on the phone with one of my friends when I was watching it. And he was like, it can't be that bad. Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, no, you don't understand. He was like, you being dramatic. I was like, no, you don't understand. So I sent it to him. He said, man, I'm sick to my stomach. What is that? Wait, no, don't take social media away from me. No, see, no, you're shifting blame here. We need to take social media away from the people who post this shit. Okay? Please. Because that's the only way it shows up on my timeline. It was so... First of all, it was probably... I don't even think it was the length of my thumb. I have some pretty long fingers. But to only have this much and for it to be covered in octopus suction cups. So I'm in trouble for sharing it. Oh my God. I don't remember if I said good morning, Janelle. But good morning if I did. Okay. Yeah, I don't know who put that Fed speaker. You know what? Maybe I should wait until after the Fed speaks. I don't know. But if I get some trades, I'll let you guys know. I mean, y'all are going to see it, but who knows? Maybe I'll sit out a little bit. So the other PAO request payout. I ended up going red on yesterday. I went below payout. Why that? Oh, that's crazy. I'm like Applejack though. That's not surprising, trenches. So from what I heard, the denials are automatic. So you guys remember on one of those 17-hour videos that John put out, he made it seem like if you go below the threshold, and somebody tries to review it, they'll come back to it later. But now it seems like some of the denials are automatic. I could be wrong. I don't know. But yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. Approve me as fast as you deny, ho. Yeah, that's trash. Post I don't click on it. I just wait to hear about it like now. The thumb is really killing me. Listen, I cannot tell a lie. I've had one thumb in my past, and that nigga had the nerve to be a lying, cheating scumbag. What are you cheating with, sir? But it was because he had money. Because I'm sure other chicks was like, I should have knew when I ain't feel nothing on the dance floor. I should have knew. And I only say because I actually like him. But once I found out he was cheating, I was out. Now, your thumb is unacceptable. Okay. I'm telling y'all too much information. 23. Yeah, I don't think I like this price action at the moment. So I think we're going to sit out for a second. Oh, wait. Was that that? Oh. I did accidentally delete that. Okay, now that changes things quite a bit, actually. Changes things quite a bit. Yeah, because we don't want to trade back under this. All right, cool. Janelle, a lot of people still trade the PAs before approval. But shit, if they gon' automatically deny you as soon as you go under the threshold, then hell no, I wouldn't. You've also had a thumb 0 out of 10. Would never recommend, baby. Would never. Listen. Would never recommend. I'm one of those people where sex might not be the most important thing, but it's probably number 2. It's probably number 2. And that's why just certain things I can't. I have to be able to look at you every day for the rest of my life. You ain't got to be the finest man on earth, but I still got to be able to look at you every day for the rest of my life. I still have to be attracted to you. Just certain things I just can't do. Just can't. Thumbs, I'm confuzzled. I have no questions though. Don't ask. Let's just paint a little picture. Applejacks, I'll speak for the both of us. At the time that I was dating the thumb, I was no more than, let's see, I'm 172, 75 pounds now. At the time, I was probably, I don't know, 160, maybe. And you're very limited on the things you can do, okay? Some of your faves you can't do, okay? You can't. And then they have the nerve to be the most talkative. This is the best you ever, the best what, sir? The best what? What are we talking about here? I'm so confuzzled. You're the best what? Because you can't possibly be talking about what I think you're talking about. It's no way. It's no way. Yeah. Not the beanie weenies, yeah. The very, very teeny weenies, yeah. Like we said, 0 out of 10 would never recommend. 27. All right, so I think I'm going to keep my thought process of no counter trend divergence at the new highs and lows on Fridays. Since Fridays are such trending days, we're going to keep that one for sure. For sure. Yes, too much. You never seen one, Janelle? Be very grateful that you've never seen nor experienced. Yes, Applejacks talk way too much. Like, sir, you can't be the best when you can't do 95% of positions. I'm so confused. Yes. If you don't feel anything on the dance floor, don't do it. Just don't do it. Y'all have to if you're curious about the video that I was talking about earlier, send me a message on Discord. I'll send it to you. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna crop quite a bit so you can't see what it actually is. But this, do y'all see that? And yeah, he's holding the top right there, and this is the bottom. But do you see this? No, she gets Applejack's, please. I'm sorry, I had to show. Because what? I said, wait. Y'all. What? What? It's crazy. It's so crazy. 40. The things that come across my timeline. Yeah. Where's going? All right, so let me tell y'all a story. This is about myself. And this was last year sometime. Like probably around this time last year. Yeah, around this time last year. So, I could still punch my mama for this, okay? All right, so I had gotten back from the last trip that I took to go see my ex, right? And so, not so fun fact, I've dealt with hemorrhoids since I was a kid. It's nothing I could do about it. It has nothing to do with like straining, like nothing like that. I've just dealt with them from time to time. And so sometimes it's just one, and it'll like press the nerve, and like it makes my butt feel weird, my leg feel weird, whatever. But sometimes it actually hurts. And, most of the time you use those little Tux medicated pads, whatever. So my mom decides, well, since it hurts, and I also had ingrowns from waxing as well. So it was kind of like all put into one, right? So my mom's like, oh, I got some aloe vera gel that has lidocaine in it. So I'm thinking, all right, lidocaine for the pain. Cool. Like, yeah, give me that, please. So I put it on there, and I'm like, all right, that feels a little weird, but I wasn't thinking anything of it. Well, every time it wore off, it hurt worse, and it was almost like burning a little bit. But because I would just, I would wipe it clean and then put more on it, and then the pain would go away from the lidocaine, I wasn't thinking anything of it, right? But after a while, like after like 2 days, I was like, okay, wait, it's burning bad. So at this point, I take my camera. I'm like, I have to look at this because I'm not gonna have my mama looking at my hoo-ha. So I take a camera, and I'm like, oh my God, what happened? So at this point, I'm like, did I get burned? Like STD burned was what I was thinking. I was like, it's no way, bro. It's no way. It's no way. Well, then I put two and two together. See, my mother is one of those moms where I've looked in our hall closet before and saw peroxide from 2007. Okay? She's one of those. So I'm like, I think this aloe vera gel is burning me. Like, I looked like I had second degree burns. I was down to the white meat. in certain places. Okay. So I'm like, let me go check the date on this fucking aloe vera gel. Because you think aloe vera gel, no problem. Even if aloe vera gel is expired, aloe vera gel should do nothing. But lidocaine is a whole different beast. Y'all, I can't remember how many years expired it was, but it was years. I said, Mom, why would you give me something that's that expired? I think you've burned me. Here go her ass. Shit, it ain't ever burned me. Said, because you have the skin of an elephant. It's tough. You can do anything. I can't. I have very sensitive skin, y'all. I was burned from the rooter to the tutor, okay? I had to slather, and when I say slather, I had to slather myself in Vaseline for like 3 months for my skin to finally be back normal. Good morning, new trader. Good morning. God still needs you. Good morning. But y'all, when I tell y'all I wanted to fight my mother, because why would you offer me that? And then she like, don't throw it away. It ain't burn me. Ma'am. But yeah, that was probably the worst experience of my life. And don't worry, I went and made sure I got tested to make sure it was nothing. It was not. I could show you my chart. Don't do that. But that was a very bad experience. That was terrible. The worst thing I've ever dealt with, for real. Oh yeah, we're not trading. Y'all, we're definitely going to wait until the Feds. Because did y'all just see that? Y'all see this wick right here? First of all, let's go back. I'm going to show y'all everything that painted in 1 second, okay? It started here. So this reversal bar up, all of this came back down, another reversal, all of this painted in 1 second, the same second. Yeah. We're going to wait till after 10 o'clock, you guys. Don't throw it away. Yeah, that's what my mom does. This has been expired for 3 years. What am I supposed to do with it? Oh, they don't care. They don't care. It could be a 99-cent bottle of peroxide. They don't care. Good morning, True Seeker. What happened? You've been in meetings all morning? Oh, new trader. I was telling them how my mom... Oh, well, okay. We started off talking about a video of a man who showed his thumb in his pants. The thumb was in his pants. You know, pants. And it looked like it had barnacles. Like it looked like it had the suction cups of an octopus. He has more than the HIV he said that he has. He has way more than that. So we started off talking about that. And then I was talking to them about how my mama gave me some aloe vera gel with lidocaine in it to put on a hemorrhoid. And it burned me from the rooter to the tutor. I was down to the white meat. And I didn't know it was burning every day. But I just kept putting on more because I thought it was something else and it wasn't. And come to find out, it was very expired. The lidocaine in it was so expired it was burning my skin. And it took about 3 months for my skin to grow back normally. Juice Seeker, how have you been? You don't want to know. Well, I won't show new trader the picture of the guy, but just know if you don't strap up, you should. And matter of fact, new trader, I understand why you want your sneaky links all to yourself. Because they could be out there hopping on that and then coming back to you. Just saying, people are nasty. People are real nasty. Then one of my friends was like, did he just expose himself like that? I was like, well, you don't understand. People don't care. Like, I remember on Facebook a couple of weeks ago, there was this girl who went viral because she was talking about how dudes don't care that she got herpes. They still be sucking it up and fucking it up, basically, is what she said. And the sheer number of women who came onto that post agreeing and basically outing themselves for also having herpes was just like, do we not keep anything private anymore? Like nothing? Like, y'all don't want to keep nothing private at all? Yeah. There was a lot of them. A lot. Like, it was a lot. And I just was so confused. And I mean, hey, you got something, you got something. You know what I mean? But to just put it all out there for public consumption was just a little off to me. just a little off. Just that. Not appetite gone. Listen. Oh yeah, y'all. I just want y'all to know that depending on how next week goes, first of all, this weekend, the only thing I want to do is look at a 20 tick chart and see if I'd rather trade a 20 tick chart than a 16. Because the 20 tick chart is just a little smoother. Like some of the... But see, the problem with a 20 tick chart, I feel like I'm not going to get as many setups. But I am going to look at a 20 tick chart. I don't need to study. The only thing that I need to do is go through and write all the trades that I did not take yesterday because... What happened? Oh, remember I had to close my program after that first trade because my entry chart was stuck. I couldn't technically write those trades down until after midnight because a couple of my indicators, I can't put it on tick replay. Otherwise, it jacks the whole screen up. So I just have to wait until after midnight and then I can. So this weekend, I just need to do that and then obviously write down the trades that I don't take today. But I also want to look at a 20 tick chart. But if next week goes well, I am probably going to start my Top Step account the following week. Because there's a couple of things that I'm not a fan of right now with Apex. And it's not cool to me to watch, even as somebody who's not even in a position to take payouts yet. But if next week goes well and I feel good about my strategy, I feel good about the edge that I'm building, and I'm ready to start trading PAs and start, trading for money finally, I think I'd rather do so on Top Step. First of all, I don't like how people recently have been sending in video requests Okay, first of all, wait, let's back up. There were people who were requested to do videos last pay period, did not do them, but still got approved. And while that might sound great for them, I personally know that there are people who have been waiting a couple of months. And when I say I do mean months, okay? For their videos to be approved or denied. They don't even give a damn. Just do something. Where is the communication? They have gotten no communication. But a lot of people that they see on social media have been getting approved in a week max. I think that's unacceptable. And one of the guys I know only found out that he had to redo his videos because he reached out to one of the support team members that was in that Discord. But now it sounds like it's not the payout team. It's a brand new compliance team that's dealing with certain things and stuff like that. And that's cute. But as a prior business owner myself, I think it's unacceptable when, number one, people, let's say somebody makes a video and it goes viral and all of a sudden, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I went and looked at it after I saw this video, everything's been approved. I've seen that way too many times in the last 6 months. I don't like that. I don't like that. And this person has been sent to multiple people, and then one of the staff members told him personally they would be looking into it and going through the videos themselves. And then that same person turned around and said, I told you, you have to wait for the payout team. But you said, he has proof that you said you were going to do it yourself. And now that person is out. They still work there, but they're out on leave. So where does that leave this person? Like, some stuff is just unacceptable. And I'm one of those people, I told y'all, where I feel like everything that happens to other people will end up happening to me, and I'll go crazy around this motherfucker. Okay, it's not cool. Yeah, Alpine got approved without videos as well. He basically was like, look, I stream every day. All my trades is on stream. Now, initially, I thought that they were just giving him special treatment, but then I found out there was a ton of people who were approved without actually sending the videos in. So, yeah, looks like I'm going to be absent for but yeah, those who had approvals were frequent previous payouts though. But okay, so the guy that I'm talking about who's been waiting months, he's withdrawn, I think he said $100,000 already. So it's like, if you're gonna have a rule, have a rule. I think one of the biggest problems with Apex is not just their lack of communication, but the fact that, like, as much as people, okay, for instance, when we were talking about the person who got denied on Fast Track, I think it was on the stream, or maybe this pillow, maybe it wasn't on the stream, maybe we were in a mod chat somewhere, I don't know, but we were talking about how somebody got denied on Fast Track for being, they were at 20.1% consistency, and you have to be at 20% or below. I was like, yeah, that might be trash to you guys, but to me, I rather have a firm that has hard, fast rules than be like Apex, where it's, oh, well, it's 30%, but if you're at 40% and then you're okay. I don't like that. I do not. Because basically you're leaving it in the hands of this person that's reviewing your account, right? And while this person might think that everything else you did was consistent, this person might not. This person might still see, oh, you at 35%, boom, denied. I rather hard, fast rules. And on one hand, I kind of understand why they possibly wanted it to be more like soft rules. But if you're not going to be consistent in how you interpret those soft rules or how you enforce those soft rules, I don't like that. I don't, and I won't. I don't like it at all. So yeah, that I know someone who has traded more than the 30 trading days on probation and met the requirements, got paid out, then got denied this last cycle for not meeting the requirements, but they met the requirements. It's just, I'm not cool. And he sent in a support ticket 6 days ago, no reply. Like, and this is a mod. And there again, I say this, I literally told them in chat, this is why I was telling y'all months ago, stop saying and doing certain things publicly, because when you are trying to make it seem like this trader over here is just doing something wrong, or it's just whining, or it's just, I understand that you're doing it privately and not in public. However, you can't do it publicly at this point because you've done so much to discredit other people and their experiences. They gonna look at you crazy when you try to complain about something now. And this is why I was always, that shit's fucked up. This I'm cool with. That, not sure. But I was very transparent at all times. That way, if I ever decided to get a Top Step account, this, that, or say I don't like Apex right now, y'all ain't looking at me crazy, because I've been complaining about stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not cool. It's not cool at all. Yes, rules should apply to everyone. One rule, 20% and minimum 10 days at that. Exactly. Yeah, these people should just stop using Apex. They could be having a bad day and just want to be on bullshit. Yep. Discord yesterday, this guy comes in there and said Apex canceled my accounts. Wow. You're gonna get a Top Step payout and it's gonna be a party. Listen, I want to. I'm telling y'all, y'all have my word. If next week goes well, on these little Apex accounts, I am starting my Top Step account. I promise you, I am. And to be honest with you, I might even cancel one. I don't know. We'll see. Like if one of these accounts end up coming close to renewal or something, I'm probably just going to cancel it out. So we'll see. But I ain't feeling it. I ain't feeling it. It's just too much shit that's unacceptable. Period. And then you have people. There were literally, I'm not kidding y'all. There were people who got approved in this first to fifth payout cycle but people were still waiting from the 15th to the 20th cycle to get approved. They didn't get approved to the third, but there were people who were already being approved on the first and second. Is that not unacceptable to y'all? Like, it's one thing for me to put in my request on the first and somebody that put in their request on the fifth gets approved before me. That's fine. We can deal with that. But for someone to be approved on the first and I'm still waiting from the 15th, the 18th, that shit right there. Y'all, I'm still waiting. We're waiting until after 10 o'clock. But yeah, that's just not. And like I said before, I feel like there are certain things going on with Apex because they are so exposed to fraud. And, you know, as much as people try to make it seem like, well, wouldn't these same people just do the fraud somewhere else? No. You know how hard it is to do some of this fraudulent stuff when you have a scaling plan, when you can only do 3 accounts or 5 accounts. Like, it's way harder. And, you know, you have some prop firms where you can't take out the safety net and things like that. Apex, hit your 26, pull out 2, boom, each and every time. Well, as long as you're approved, obviously. But so, you know, on one hand, I feel for them because to reach a level of hyper growth, and part of that hyper growth is fraudulent shit, has to suck, right? And I do believe that there are certain things that you just cannot prepare for as a business owner when you reach hyper growth. But I still feel like there are certain things that should have already been in place. You've been making millions for too long for you to not have a back office that shows me my consistency percentage. You've been making millions for too long to have a back office where people are qualified to take a payout, but it's not popping up for them. Like, it's just certain things that are just unacceptable. You should have been had certain teams, a better IT team that you should have been had that, you know? So it's like, on one hand, I feel for them, but on the other hand, like, you kind of brought this on yourself. The 1 day payout, I feel like the 1 day payout, the 1 day pass, I feel like the 1 day pass brought all the scammers. What? I don't gotta wait 7 days no more? Cool, let's get it going. And while it might have been, like, for me, I just felt like the 1 day pass was a good business move anyway, because you're bringing in your PA fees a lot quicker. Because let's be honest, a lot of people were not trading evals the way that they would trade their PAs, right? They're trading news, they're gambling, they're doing everything, you know, full porting, whatever. And so a lot of times you had people that were just reaching the payout or reaching the profit thresholds or profit target in day 1, 2, or 3 and just flipping the other days anyway. So on that hand, it was a great idea, but I just feel like it brought over way too many people who are trying to game the system. And then it's still like the people you have gaming the system is such a small percentage of the total number of actual traders. And I just feel like the actual traders are just getting punished. I do. I feel like the traders are just getting punished at this point, and it's not cool. The aspect of practicing in a prop firms to become a better trader on your own. I love the free feel to pay myself any day of the week. Absolutely, Janelle. I absolutely agree. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think the other problem is, like, I've even heard Alpine say this a couple of times where he's like, I'm profitable in props, but I would not be profitable in a personal account. But I do feel like he's trying to fix his strategy or work on a strategy that can be more consistent, right? And my biggest thing was I was using prop firms for exactly what you said. And yeah, I could do this in my sim account with a NinjaTrader, absolutely. However, I also know how long it takes to build um, a personal account. So my only goal was, let's figure out a strategy using some prop accounts, which part of using the prop accounts was because, yeah, there might be some third party things out there that help shoots with like mimicking trail and drawdown and stuff like that. But I didn't want to have to do all that, right? And I only had multiple accounts during this time because in the very beginning, obviously, I was failing accounts too fast, right? And I ain't paying reset fees. So I'd rather just have 2, 3, 4 accounts to be able to, cycle and have a brand new account every Monday, whatever, cool. Now, at this point where I'm at, I probably could just drop myself to one account, maybe I would say two, because like one of my accounts right now has 40 trading days on it. So obviously it's lasted me quite a bit, right? But that for me means that I'm progressing as far as my strategy goes because I'm not failing the accounts as fast as I was before. But my goal has always been to, and I could show you guys in multiple journals that I've had where, like, all right, once I get myself to payouts, my plan is to take a certain percentage and put it in my personal account. Like, of course, obviously in the beginning, I'm going to be using the prop money to live off of as well. But my biggest goal is using that to feed a personal account. Because for me, a lot of people that I know who don't do well in personal accounts is because they don't have the psych part together yet. Even if they have a great trading strategy, it's the psychological part that really screws them. I've lost enough real money in the markets in my 10 years of being a trader. I don't have to worry about going on tilt. I don't. It's never, ever, ever going to happen. Ever. So for me, it's just a matter of take money here and feed it over there. But that's also why I rather have accounts with a prop firm where I can withdraw more often and not have this long ass waiting period either. Or with Apex and not in the paper trading in person. If you pass eval, great. See if you can get to a payout. Exactly, Amelia. 1K day on my PA. I'm done because the 30% rule. Yes, be done, please. Nice trading. Nice trading. All right, so right now would be naturally when I would stop trading before a high impact news event anyway. So we'll just wait and see what the market gives us and see what happens after 10 o'clock. I've seen some setups, but I'm just not comfortable taking anything right now, especially after seeing that crazy swing that painted right here. That was a little, I can't trust you. Oh shoot, I forgot to take my granny to the eye doctor today. I don't feel like leaving the house. I just thought about it when I just heard her. But anyways, so yeah, it's just some crazy stuff. And trust me when I say it's a lot of people who were like super duper down for Apex who are like, fuck Apex right now. And for good reason. For very good reason. I know the one thing that I've just always hated is people repeating this. Well, if you're getting denied or if you're not getting payouts or if whatever, like you're just doing something wrong, and it's not always the case. I've seen it personally. It's not always the case. All right, so we have 4 minutes till the speaker starts speaking, and then I'll wait an additional 2 minutes, and then we'll see after that. Let's see what kind of movement we get. Personal goals to become $1 million trader. I feel props will hold me back. I agree. That's my goal too, Janelle. Let's do it. Good morning, Granny. It must be raining. She just getting up. It is not rain. No, it ain't. I'm done trading. Finna pull a KeAmber and try to blow it, but maybe pass it. You just might get lucky. No, y'all. I seen somebody that was on Twitter. Ooh, who shared that? Maybe it was Patrick. Was it Patrick who shared it? Hold on, let me see. Uh-oh. The My Thunder Futures CEO says, seems the new craze for futures is eval list offerings. I think he's saying, like, just go straight to PA. Might be on the horizon for MFFU. Interesting. Damn, Kyle got another 46,000. Oh, shoot. He got a $46,000 affiliate commission with Fast Track. That is insane. Damn. That's crazy. I think Methodical said that he got to 15K in affiliate payouts last month. I think he has like 4,500 subscribers on YouTube. Okay. Patrick shared something, I think it was yesterday. So I don't, hold on, let me go find it. I know they trade with Top Step and they're screwed on the, where is it at? Here it goes. So this guy was trying to lose, I guess, to get under the 50% consistency, and he kept winning. He was like, what is this called? Like reverse tilt? I need help, please. I'm gonna make the additional 60K, but damn, I tried my best to lose today. So he reached the 9K profit target. However, his best day is 60,000, I think, or something. What is it? Wait. 51,000, 60,000, 51,000, one of the two. So, yeah. Oh yeah, it's 60,000. So it's 60,000 because it's telling him he has to make an additional 111,000 in order to pass. Is that not crazy? It's 150K account. Who is this? Yeah, he said reverse tilt. On Twitter, his name is Coochie Tang. I think that's what this is. KUUCITANG. And he posted it yesterday, so it should be easy to find. What's going on? Apex issues? Mario, is some Apex issues? I mean, besides their lack of communication, people still waiting on video request reviews from 30 plus days ago, but then having people who just put in requests a week ago who were actually approved, people not getting communication from support, people still being in probation even though they've met the probation requirements multiple times. Besides those things, I don't know what issues you speak of. Trade a VWAP strat on a 4-hour chart. Do something, child. He gotta do something. He gotta lose some money. All right, I'm probably going to. Should we wait till 10:15? You guys think? Oh, that was up. That came back down to this zone perfectly. What are the odds? I want to see us break this zone. This was the bias change zone, but y'all see we immediately rejected it. So I just want to trade below it. Trail and drawdown, some other drawdown, and then straight to eval. Brett Simba, new one has all three. Interesting. Oh shoot, Janelle, I'm sorry I didn't read that. I'll tell her when I come out of the room. My kid, I gotta try and catch her parent after school today because I ain't having that period. Trenches, I feel you, because we ain't doing that. Like, I don't know, maybe because I was a nerd and I was just too busy worrying about my grades. Like, I just didn't care about none of that stuff. I know kids at my school were bullied because they never had Jordans on, stupid shit like that. I didn't care about any of that. Like, I've never owned a pair of Jordans. I've never, actually, no, one, but not like the kind of Jordans people buy now. Like, not those. It was like, no, regular stuff. But either way, I just don't get it. Like, I had better time on my hands than to worry about who was doing what, like. But then again, like I said, I was a nerd. I graduated with over a 4.0. That's how much of a nerd I was, guys. Okay. I had over a 4.0. I was number 16. Was I 16? I think I was number 16 out of 673 students in my class. So if you think I barely even took honors classes and stuff. Like, if I would have really honed in on honors classes and stuff, I would have been way higher than that. But I just didn't care. Once I realized it didn't really matter when you got in college, even though they claimed that it did, I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. But yeah, that's what I was focused on. I wasn't focused on bullying nobody, and nobody bullied me. But I was a star athlete, so I wish the fuck you would. No. Not let me handle the mama. Period. Just give us the address we pulling up. We got to help little folks out. The trader, I should not be making videos of my freaking trade. Sorry, I'm not here to teach them. Mario, I feel you. Now, as I've said before, I don't think that they're doing it because they want your strategy. Apex has been teaching the same strategy for years. And it's based off of their proprietary exhaustion bars and diagnostic bars, whatever. As I've stated before, when it comes to the video thing, from a business standpoint, I get it. I'm not going to take that away from them. However, if you're already slow with payouts, why are you going to slow it down more by requesting videos from hundreds of people? You already weren't hitting deadlines. Why would you make it worse? That's my biggest problem. They are not reviewing these videos fast enough because they don't have the personnel to do it. You didn't have the personnel to approve all payouts in the time frame that you said before videos came about. But I'm a firm believer, as I've always said, if you don't like it, go somewhere else. Because I don't like certain things, and I'm not even getting payouts, and I'm about to go somewhere else. I'm just using these accounts to fix my strategy. That's it. And I'd rather do it here because the eval, I'm paying so much less than I would elsewhere. But aside from that, baby, I don't agree with everything that Apex does. Trust you me. And the people who are here every day will tell you I do not. Even when the Discord was open and we were in the midst of a lot of shit, I don't take up for Apex. I don't and I won't. It ain't my company. I don't know what the hell these people are doing behind closed doors. Period. You ain't gonna get me. Really wish the school system would take the... Exactly, Janelle. That's the part that I don't get, especially when a lot of this stuff is caught on tape. Why don't y'all don't take it serious until these kids unalive themselves because they've been getting bullied? Or y'all take it serious when one of these kids is getting bullies is come and they done unalive people with guns at the school. Because you should have just took it serious from the beginning. Now, if you don't have proof of it, what can you do? But they be having proof, and that's what is unacceptable to me. And I just feel like the bullying has gotten so much worse over the years. I really do. But that's because people are focused on everything but school. Matter of fact, there's a girl here in St. Louis and she went to, I forgot what school she went to, but she went to a really good school. And all of the schools here, for the most part, like in my area, were pretty good when I was coming up, right? But these schools are turning to shit. And damn, all right, so she just made this post yesterday. She said the reading proficiency scores at these schools is sickening. My old school district is 14%. Some under 30%. It's like they aren't teaching at all, just passing them along. So crazy. This is our future generation. Y'all can hate my opinion, that's fine, but the scores don't lie. And parents need to partner with teachers and teach their kids stuff at home. It's not these schools' jobs to be the only source of anything, even if it's just a couple hours a week, 1 hour or something. And 14% reading proficiency is crazy. But you want to know why? Because they too busy worrying about bullying kids. And who's wearing this? And who parents can't afford this? And why are you doing this? And you worried about everything other than what's actually important. That's it. 53. It's insane. It is insane. Three. We're not taking that. Maybe this is just one of those Fridays that I just don't like. We always talk about how Fridays are kind of like a 50-50 thing. A lot of people either just like it a lot or don't like it at all. Don't like it at all. And I'm feeling like she don't like it. She don't like it. But most of the time Fridays are not like this for me, so I guess I won't complain. Maybe it was the whole Fed speaker thing that kind of screwed things up a little bit today. I don't know. Discord, I 100% believe reading. Hello. Exactly, Amelia. Because these people can't read, can't think, there's no logical thinking whatsoever. I mean, whatsoever. And the sheer number of people who ask questions over and over, like I don't mind. asking a question if I've already attempted to understand. Like I asked y'all the other day, is this how this top step drawdown thingy work after you request a payout? Because I've read that thing. I don't understand it. I just don't. And even when a friend tried to tell me, yeah, so whatever you take out, that's your drawdown now. What are you saying? Like, huh? So I tried, and now I need a little bit of help. But these people, they don't even try. They rather a stranger on the damn internet tell them something instead of reading their damn self. Even the number of people who go around saying that the risk or the reward thing is 3. Where did you get that it's a hard 3? The FAQ clearly says 4. 3 to 4. And even then, it still said if you above 4, this is what I don't like about Apex. If you're above a 4-to-1 risk to reward ratio, we still might approve you based on. Stop doing it. Just stop. And this would also help to automate some of the payout process, which I know can be fully automated because of all the fraudulent stuff they have going on. But some of this stuff could be a whole lot more automated if you just cut and dry. Boom. Cut it. Make it black and white. No gray. No gray. We don't like gray. We don't. We don't like gray at all. She fight though, the other parent gonna be mad, so I want to talk to them. Will she be defending herself? Absolutely. Absolutely, Trenches. Absolutely. Yep, talk to the other parent. Because some of these kids don't be knowing that these kids that they bullying, see, it's always the quiet ones. You bullying the quiet one, and that quiet one gonna whoop your ass. You ain't know her daddy was a boxer. And she been boxing since she was 1. You ain't know that. I just don't. These kids today just have nothing better to do. That's just like a couple of high schools here will not allow these kids to go to sports games anymore unless they are accompanied by a parent. You're not accompanied by a parent, you cannot get in. That's crazy. Do you know how many times we stayed after school for the football game? Or, I mean, obviously in my case, I played basketball. But like to not be able to go to a game because my parent can't be there because all of these ratchet kids who decide to use that as the opportunity to fight. That is not what we're here for. Just why? Just why? But these kids don't give a shit at all. They just don't. Yeah, this is a chop, chop, chop. We just keep chopping between zones every time we create one. Just not what I like to see. It's nuance. If we just don't take any trades, then I could just be green and we could just leave it at that. And I know I'll be green for the week as well. Let's see. I would be green for the week. Just slightly. Like 100 something bucks, 130 bucks. Alright. To close trades before news due to A+ setup on crude oil right now. I'm up 500. Congratulations. Wait, I thought you already traded twice this week. Many moons ago, I witnessed a quiet goth kid crack the skull of a bully with a brick. He almost died. Jeez Louise. Damn. That's crazy. But people be reaching their breaking point. Like, once I reach my breaking point, baby, you thought someone was going to be fair after you done caused me mental anguish for how long? No. I'm about to show you how pissed off I am. And it be warranted. These kids are cuckoo. Let's see this. I got a lock. I don't be understanding. But I bet you that bully never bully anybody else ever again. I bet you he learned his lesson. I guarantee it. All right, if we can just break below 520, okay, we did. I probably won't take any counter trend divergence though. I'll probably only take trades going in the direction of the trend at the moment. I still feel like it's a little erratic though, and that's why I really want to look at a 20 tick chart. I just don't want to hold myself and get on a 20 tick chart and just not even really get enough setups. But at the same time, if it's moving slower, I won't miss setups like I do right now. I shouldn't, at least. We're at an extended support line. That's the other thing. This entire week, we've just been pushing new highs and lows during the session, trading at the extended support and resistance levels. Just not my cup of tea. Just not. So this is, if you stop moving, this is a setup that I could have just taken, but this is the one that I just went over last night. So I wasn't all the way comfortable with taking it. I definitely would have gotten filled, but it looks like it would have been it would have been a full win. It would have came one tick from hitting my break even, but it just missed it. I would have gotten filled here on this bar. But like I said, I literally just went over this last night. But I found the pattern that I like with it though. I did. So I'll just I'll probably start trading that next week. Y'all know me. Just gotta see it happen in real time, a time or two. Even though I'm pretty sure at this point, let me see something. I don't really have to worry about like indicators repainting and stuff, so how it paints is how it paints. So I should be comfortable taking it starting next week. He was killed in a car accident when he was in college. Oh wow. Golf Kid has his own software company. Ooh, nice. Setup was too good, you couldn't miss out. Start back in the new year, focusing on futures and evaluating companies for long-term positions. Crashing out in options the past few months. Do I just stop? Like, what are we? What's the goal here, Mr. Market? What's the goal? But if this sets up, I might actually take this one. Oh, that's not gonna set up. The zigzag is already green. There was a huge delta on that reversal bar up, so I'm not surprised the zigzag turned green like that. I was hoping we had a reversal down for the early trend continuation down. Do y'all see that? This whole swing, the reversal bar and reversal bar down painted in less than a second. I don't really feel comfortable. I think I'm gonna be done. I think. yeah, it's just causing me to not really be comfortable. And I don't know. Because I could have taken this sell right here, but I'm just not comfortable right now because of how quick those swings just painted right there. Would have definitely gotten filled. I want to take more trades though, but I just really don't feel comfortable. I hate the vertical lines. I don't know why, but I hate them. But yeah, that was literally a perfect setup too. I've been um I've been learning, well, switching over to the order flow version of my strategy, and then more importantly and more specific, now switching to the Delta version of it. I've been trading the Delta version now for just a week, which is still crazy because, yeah. And for this basically to be my first week, and I am green this week, despite obviously sitting out of a lot of trades, missing trades, making mistakes, not having things the way that I wanted to. For my first week to be green, that makes me happy. Um, but I've noticed that with trading with Delta being a huge part of my strategy, I'm now able to take a lot of trades with these zones that I could not take before, which is really nice. Also, I've noticed that like certain rules that I had before, like especially if we are rotating over certain levels, like you guys know when I draw the yellow line, that's where one of my half trends just changed trends. So it could be that the minor just changed from a downtrend to an uptrend, or vice versa, or the middle or the major. So before, I couldn't take certain trades depending on what the POC was and how it was reacting at the level, whether it was an attempt to trap, whatever. Now those levels don't matter, and it shouldn't, because technically speaking, it's a level of support or resistance if that's where the trend changed. So I am liking the fact that I'm able to take a lot of trades at the zone or off of the zone, because those are a lot of trades where it just hits TP so fast because it's such a strong level or strong zone. So I am definitely liking that part. I'm just irritated because I don't I wish the market wasn't moving so fast today, because I feel like every time I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to where I want my strategy to be, and I feel like my edge is definitely getting there. It's days like today where I can't really trade like that because I don't feel comfortable because swings are moving too fast, and things like that, and it fucking sucks. It sucks monkey balls. But they have more catfish for lunch. You've been down in that catfish. Catfish is fire though. What's your Discord name? Your 150K is back to life. It's the reverse tilt. I'll eat a koi fish right now. Applejack, you could not be that hungry. What time do you eat dinner the night before? Usually. That just reminded me, saying koi fish just reminded me of this stupid line in one of those old Lil Wayne songs. Who was it? Was it Joel Santana? When he was like, I'm a shark, you just koi fish, octopus, oysters. What? Why is that a line? I just don't know. All right. Yeah, we have 15 minutes left. I kind of want to end green, but then I kind of want to take another trade, because if that other trade sets up and I don't take it and it wins, then I'm going to be mad because I could have been more green than I am. But then I'm probably going to be more mad if I'm break even because I already didn't like the price action today. Well, more so the volatility. What's that now? That almost set up how I wanted, but there was a double bottom in the middle. We don't do those. Not for that setup. So this is what, oh shit. Sorry, I'm not on the right edge. So this is what I was saying. Like, I now kind of know how and when to trade off of this zone, which is nice. Especially because obviously we're rejecting an attempt to change to an uptrend. And this has been the zone for quite some time. So that zone painted at 10:19. It's about 7 minutes. And it's been holding ever since it hit up there. So at this point, what I've learned and noticed is, like, no matter how far down we drop here, if this previous bar touches this zone and it's reacting and we're trading back towards it, no trade. No trade. That's just because at that point it's acting as a resistance level. So even if the delta is correct, everything lines up with the strategy, I'm not taking it. And then also I've learned that the best trades off of the zone is when the color of the line is opposite my trend direction. Because technically this is supposed to be used as support for us to continue the uptrend, right? So I want to use the green line as resistance if we're failing to continue the uptrend. If I was to take a buy inside of this zone, I'm fighting the resistance. So I don't want to take a buy when the line is green. I only want to take sales. It's time for me to cut my hair again. Even though I just cut quite a bit off like a month ago. I think it's time again. Probably between 6 and 8. Oh, that's why you're okay, never mind. I see why you hungry every morning. Alright, I won't get on you about being hungry all the time anymore. Because, baby, you are starving. You are. You are. Send you what I was trying to do. What options for my strategy need a lot more work. Swing trade crude oil is easy and satisfying over here. Janelle, you in crude oil. You know what? Hold on. I'm about to open up a crude oil chart right now. If I can figure, I told you I used to trade crude on god damn it, I used to trade crude with Renko charts and it worked really well. Why is it always look? Oh, because I probably preset it like that. All right, that's my bad. I remember I used a 10 tick chart because, oh shoot, hold on. Instruments not subscribed. Bitch, what? Oh, it's because, all right, it was saying that I don't have real-time data, but that's just because I'm using my NinjaTrader data as my primary source of data. I forgot about that. Yeah, crude has always just been so smooth. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Especially if I could just trade an order flow version of what I'm doing right now. If I could trade that on crude, boy, listen here. I would in a heartbeat. Maybe I'll look at that over the weekend. Especially because crude doesn't move so much that it would be hard for me to trade different like another instrument at the same time. I would just have to find a setting that I really like. But I used to trade on a 10 tick chart and just go for 10 ticks at a time. But that's back when crude moved so much that I would get so many setups a day. Now I would probably be lucky to get like one, maybe two, which is fine though. It's not really a problem. Alright, I don't need this. And look, we tried to break the zone again, but we came straight back into it. The same one. So that was the initial attempt to change to an uptrend. We're trying to reject it again though. Are we gonna push out now? I think we are. Alright, I might take a trade. I just might. I didn't realize how much volume we had today. That kind of makes a lot of sense, actually. Let's see, 78. That's not gonna happen. Not with this buy right here. That still doesn't work. So we gotta wait for the next buy, which I don't really like the lower high in the middle of the two higher lows. I guess I could have kept that zone there though. If this works out, I would actually be mad because I don't. Okay, it didn't. I was about to say, I don't take that setup. It's not touching anything. Anytime there's a lower high in the middle of two higher lows, I need for it to touch my minor half trend level. Alright, bud. You're gonna piss me off. 33. Still moves, you know, crude oil. It's the sneaky link who has moved into a permanent state. She can start posting to your bank account. I'm weak. You might start posting your trades. Ooh. Janelle, do you have your own Discord? Market was in a bloodbath today. That's interesting. Plus 150 on a Friday is a good day for me. I'm saying, new trader, that's why I'm probably not going to take any more trades. Even though the only one that I took was right before I got on stream. But I don't know, the market's just been a mess. We're at 429,000 volume. That explains a lot. I like volatility, but not when it's super sporadic and painting multiple swings in the same millisecond. And no, I don't like that. So I'm green on a Friday. It's a great week. Exactly. Fridays are definitely toss-up days. One thing I don't like about Friday is how my counter trend divergence doesn't work as well since it's usually a trending day. So can't take the divergence at the new highs and lows at all. Does not matter what the POC is, what the delta is, it does not matter. And then also, even if I'm not pushing new highs and lows, I can't take the trades where it's a trap. Like if it's counter trend and we're trapping the sellers to go into a buy or vice versa, I can't take those on Fridays either. But those are the only two adjustments that I have to make. Everything else I can trade any day, you know, during the time that I trade. but it's just those little two things. All right, technically I can remove that. I think I'd rather just secure the green and keep it moving. But yeah, I'm definitely curious to see what the 20 tick chart looks like, and if it's going to be fast enough for me to be able to get enough trades in, but still slow enough for me to actually see the damn trades as they happen. Damn, that was almost a setup. Almost doesn't count. I actually would have taken that if it set up properly, but you see 11, 11. I was just looking for that to be 12 or more for the buy, but it was equal. So I couldn't take it, but that was this buy right here. I would have actually taken that. And that again is the trade that I just finished fixing those rules, or actually determining those rules last night. This one was another one. However, we were so close to the zone where I would have to break even. It was no point in taking it. No point at all. What line is this? Oh, that's the extended support line. I tell y'all what, I'm definitely looking forward to next week. Absolutely. Thank you, Umar Ashraf, for screaming Delta, Delta, Delta so much in videos that it was ringing in my head, and it made me think maybe I should go look at Delta. Because this is probably the first time I ever made a big adjustment to my strategy and was profitable the first week. First time. Taking that is pointless because I'll have to break even right there. I didn't set up properly anyway. That didn't set up properly either. Some of this stuff isn't setting up properly, and I feel like the only reason it's still working out is just because we have this extended support level there. Shouldn't finish the... Oh, first I read you shouldn't finish the week green. Are you okay? But then I saw the comma. This is why punctuation is important, and it's important to read it too. Yeah, I'm not gonna trade anymore. You're right, green is green. Too much cushion in both PAs. 8th trading day. I'm done trading for the day. Are you gonna flip the last 2 days, or are you still gonna trade regular? Supply demand indicator on my charts, perfect for my strat. Ooh, nice. I'm not gonna lie. I used to trade support and resistance and supply and demand, and basically I think what I used to do was primarily look at those. Why was that man's penis the first thing I saw my screen when I forgot to close out of it? Yeah, I just used to trade that way. Like, and I basically would wait for the break of a trend line after we hit one of those levels, and boom. That's it. That's all I used to do. This was one of I can't believe I used to trade ES. So I'm about to show y'all some pictures. Let me send it to myself on Facebook real quick and open it. October. Finally catching up on my shit. I'm working on September except around my B-day. The plan is to have it paid off before the new year. Boy, if you pay me my money before the new year. Shh. What? Listen, that would be really helpful right now. All right, hold on, let me send the pictures to myself and send this to myself as well. So I don't think I showed this one yet. I'm at the top, foot up in your bottom. Hold on. Hold, please. Because I'm going to show you how I literally just used to trade support and resistance. Alright, let me open it up on my computer. That way the pictures are bigger. We're done with the session. After I show you all these pictures, I'll show you... I'm weak. I'll show y'all the accounts and what they looking like, and then we'll go from there. All right, so here's a picture. This is when I was trading bonds, but you can see the lines on my chart. I was literally just trading. I would draw these levels myself. I don't really remember how I was drawing them. I mean, this almost looks like I was just drawing them at the certain levels. I don't really know. But I would just wait for the break of something, and I would get very little drawdown. As you can see, this is only a couple of ticks, and boom, out. And I used to go 21 ticks on the bonds. Here's another trade. I wish I could. That doesn't do anything. Hold on. I know what I could do. I'm dumb. I'll just save the damn pictures because I want to zoom in. Save. And I save that one. All right. I'm telling y'all, the bonds used to be my baby. Okay, my baby. All right, so here is another trade. Look, on a Friday. But this was in my live account. I was trading Nasdaq then. Very interesting. I don't remember trading Nasdaq back then because this was a long time ago, like a couple years ago. But I was holding trades, as you can see. At market close Friday, I was up 380. It closed at take profit a few hours after market reopened on Sunday. So I was holding trades. And you can see I had pivot levels. That's just the regular pivot level. Let's see. Here's another one. On my live account, took 4 trades in 2 weeks, and I was up $1,500. I only took 4 trades. Look, talk to me nice, because, bitch, I know what I'm doing. I don't remember. Oh, that was in 2022, so 2 years ago. That's what I said. This is why I've had to tell people in comment section. Just because people are new to props or new to trying to figure out some different kind of strategy does not mean they were not profitable doing something else. I've been profitable before. I just stopped because I was dumb, because I wanted to do something else. Don't ask me why I was stupid. All right, so this is actually from 4 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is from 4 years ago. So you can see, because I'm about to show y'all these screenshots, but you can see your stories from 4 years ago, okay? All right, so here's the trade. I was trading micro ES. Here's my entry. Just a little bit of drawdown, not much. and I was up 20 points. I think this is that same trade. I think, maybe, I'm not sure. Yeah, this is the same trade. And I was holding. Baby, she was holding. Okay? This is a 10-minute chart. I traded 10-minute charts. I traded 2-minute charts. Listen. One thing I'm actually really good at is analyzing. And that's probably why intraday swing trading worked out so well for me. I just didn't like being on the chart so much. I hated it. Okay? I hated it. But you missed the KeAmber thick. Wait, when did I become thick? Hold on. Hold, please. Hold. Hold on. Applejacks, wait. Why are you yelling at me? Bill, where was you the other day? Where was he at today? I never had success with bonds. Bonds, I think, were so easy to me because they're so linear. They're kind of like crude and gold, where they're pretty linear for the most part. Now, they don't move that much. But, baby, I would get my 21 ticks and I'm out. Because okay, let's think about this. The bonds are typically 31.25, I think, per tick. So I could go for 10 ticks and I'm good once a day. But I was going for 21. So my little 650, I was out. Okay? I was out of there. I loved it. Have a great weekend, Applejacks. For more personal futures, exactly. What made you switch strategies? Well, new traders, so number one, part of me when I was intraday swing trading, I was on the charts for a long time. Like, I was trading during New York. I was trading during London. Now, most of the time, my entries would come during New York. However, I preferred to be done in the first 2 hours of the session. Because for me, the longer I'm sitting here, the more this is a job, and I don't want this to be a job. Like how some streamers can be on from sunup to the time the market closes, I can't do it. And it's probably because, like, nursing can be very stressful, don't get me wrong, but I worked at nighttime and I was in psych. So besides making sure I was safe, it was a very decently easy job because all I'm working with is the mind. I don't have to worry about what your lab levels look like and, ooh, this wound is oozing now, or ooh, I need to change this chest tube. It was very easy. So for me, it's like I don't want to stress myself out. I mean, developing this strategy has been stressful as fuck. But I don't want to be on the markets all day stressing, looking at it. I just don't. I like to be in and out and I'm done. That's just my preference. Because otherwise, I'd just rather go back to making $43 an hour sitting at my desk. I missed that this morning. No, new trader. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh. You talking about that picture I showed a couple days ago. I was like 20 pounds lighter. Maybe like 15 pounds lighter. Loving the intraday swings. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But honestly, if I can, I know it's not in any of my journals down here, y'all. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I got like 13 journals just right here, trading related, in my bookcase. But if I can find one of my journals from back then and how I was trading like that, because that was super consistent, like super consistent. If I can find it, I'll probably make a little video on YouTube and like, this is how I used to trade, and just show my proof, just to have content out there. But hell, if I can get that same stuff done in the first 2 hours of the session, baby, she might go back to intraday swing trading. And if I was to do that, I definitely am getting other accounts. I'll do it on other accounts. I'll scalp with Apex, but I'll do that with other accounts. Especially because you do have some firms where you can't, they will call what I do micro scalping, because I'm only going for 18 ticks instead of at least 20 something. I think I forget how many my funded futures. I think they require 20 because I think it has to be 5 points. But then you also have to be in for 10 seconds. Most of my trades are 5 seconds or less. So, but yeah, so this is where we are. Not a bad week. I'm okay with it. I am. Like I said, I ended the week profitable. I was up 129 on each of these accounts. And then this one has more because that's the one where I multiplied contracts that one day. I think it was Wednesday. But yeah, green week. I'm happy, especially since I have all of the setups that I'm going to move forward with. The only one I haven't looked at yet is just the 1 bar pullback, but I'm not sure if I want to trade it, but I'll look at that probably today and figure out if I want to add it. So going into next week, all of my setups are completely done. So we're good there. It's just a matter of me figuring out if I'm going to stay on a 16 tick chart or if I want to go to a 20. We'll see. We'll see, but I'll let you guys know on Monday morning. Down to 20 pounds. I could just imagine. Yeah. Well, I'm actually built the exact same. Like I look the same. I just have a little bit more meat, but I'm really not. I'm 5'10". So 175 pounds, 172 pounds on a 5'10" person does not look like 170. I mean, I could stand up if you like, but I don't look 170 anything. I'm still small. But yeah. Bill, I ain't got time for Bill, don't tweak with NinjaTrader. Don't do it. See you Monday, Amelia. Have a good weekend. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning into the stream. Sorry I couldn't take trades. I just didn't feel comfortable. We'll see next week. And the volume and volatility was just a little too high for my liking. But that's why we're going to look at a 20 tick chart to see, because that'll slow things down quite a bit. But yeah, I thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I'll see you guys bright and early Monday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, maybe 9:15. Y'all know how I am. But enjoy your weekend. Bye, guys.